country. From culture to climate, from education and sports to women's empowerment, from healthcare to livelihoods, and from rural transformation to disaster management. We work in all states and over 54,000 villages across India. I would now like to share with you a glimpse of our journey, the milestones we achieved this year, and the path ahead. Dear friends, with immense pride and excitement, I will start with a project that's very close to my heart. In April this year, we opened doors to the Nita Ambani Cultural Center in Mumbai. Art and culture bind communities and countries together and bring hope and happiness to humanity. For a long time, Mukesh and I had nurtured a dream that India should have a world-class cultural center. NMACC is a realization of that dream. It's an ode to our great nation, a tribute to our artistic heritage, and a dedication to all young Indians. Our vision is to showcase the best of India to the world and bring the best of the world to India. Over the last 5 months, we have worked hard to live up to that vision. We started with our very own production, the great Indian musical, Civilization to Nation, and followed it up with the iconic Broadway musical, The Sound of Music. We hosted maestros of Indian arts like Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasya, and Pandit Kartik Kumar. Our smaller theatres are designed to be incubators of talent. They are the soul of NMACC, encouraging and empowering budding young artists with opportunities. From international art exhibitions to Parampara and Bachpan, we have and will continue to curate cultural experiences for the people of Mumbai and all over India. I am pleased to share with you that since the opening of NMACC, we have welcomed over 20 lakh visitors at the centre. For me, the most heartwarming experience at NMACC has been Swadesh. Swadesh is our humble initiative to preserve and promote India's age-old arts and crafts. At Swadesh, we give a global platform to India's traditional artisans whom the Reliance Foundation has been honoured to support for over a decade. Featuring arts like Pichwai and Pattachitra, weaves like Banarasi, Paithani, Patola, crafts like Kashmiri carpets and shawls, and blue pottery. Swadesh spotlights the spirit of Make in India and offers respect and sustenance to our skilled craftsmen and women. These artisans truly are the pride of our country. We have therefore drawn up exciting plans to grow the Swadesh brand globally. This will be supported by a new initiative, the Reliance Foundation Skilling Center for Artisans. This digitally enabled capacity building program will transform the craft sector by creating attractive livelihoods and raising the social prestige of Indian artisans across the country. It has been an honor for us to support them and their artistic legacy that has been passed down over generations. I welcome all of you to come visit Swadesh at NMACC and support our artisans. Friends, I would now like to talk about our work with the future of India, our children. There are over 250 million children in India's schooling system. They are the ones who will create a new India. Through the power of 5G, our vision is to connect these 250 million children to quality education and employment opportunities. I am pleased to share that our flagship Dhirubhai Ambani International School continues to be amongst the top IB schools globally and the #1 international school in India for 10 consecutive years. It's a happy school where teaching is a pleasure and learning a joy. We are now eagerly looking forward to opening our new school, the Nita Ambani Junior School. Led by my daughter Isha, this new school is envisioned as a model school of the future with an Indian soul. As a teacher myself, I know that teachers are the heart of driving education. We are committed to scaling up our efforts to build teachers' capacity for delivering 21st century learning to our children. Therefore, I am happy to share that we are establishing a world-class teacher leadership institute and awards to foster teacher innovation. Dear shareholders, last year we celebrated the 90th birth anniversary of our founder chairman and my father-in-law, Shri Dhirubhai Ambani. As a tribute to Papa, we have made a commitment to support 50,000 students through Reliance Foundation undergraduate and postgraduate scholarships over the next 10 years. We are pleased to have awarded 5,100 scholarships this year. Papa was a big believer in the power of youth. We hope these scholarships empower young minds to become the torchbearers of innovation, progress, and transformation. Friends, women and children have always been at the heart of all the work we do. In about a decade, India will have the largest number of women in the world. Empowering them is no longer just a responsibility. It is a necessity for our country to reach the heights that we aspire and deserve to. At Reliance Foundation, we are committed to encouraging, enabling, and empowering women in every corner of our country. Because I firmly believe that what women cannot do cannot be done. Through our Women Lead India Fellowship with Vital Voices, we aim to support women social sector leaders all over India. Our digital platform, Her Circle, is now India's largest content and networking website and app for women with a reach of 310 million. Through Her Circle Bizruptors program, we are discovering women-led businesses and supporting them with a platform to showcase their brands, vision, and goals. As we continue to bridge the gender digital divide, we launched the Women Connect Challenge India Round 2 in partnership with USAID to uplift women across the country. We also inaugurated the Well Women Center at Sir H.N. Reliance Foundation Hospital, offering one-stop, all-round care to women and young girls of all age groups. In partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we launched a special initiative to empower 1 million women entrepreneurs across India. Over the next 3 years, this initiative will support and engage women in farm and non-farm income generating activities, helping them achieve an annual income of at least Rs 1 lakh. I'm delighted to invite Mr. Bill Gates to tell you more about our collaboration.
Thank you, Mukesh and Nita, for inviting me to share a few words on why I'm optimistic about India and our partnership. The Gates Foundation has worked in India for more than 2 decades now, and every time I visit the country, I'm excited about the progress being made on critical health and development challenges. Despite resource constraints, India eradicated polio. India's reduced poverty, HIV transmission, and infant mortality. India's increased access to sanitation and financial services. So I'm very impressed not only by India's innovation in the science and technology, but also on the focus to deliver those innovations to those who need them most. I'm delighted that Reliance is collaborating with our foundation and my climate organization, Breakthrough Energy, on some of the world's toughest challenges, addressing climate change, helping unlock economic power for women, and improving health outcomes for the poor. India is making progress when it comes to climate change. I'm optimistic that the partnership between Breakthrough Energy and Reliance will do even more to drive innovation and help bring scalable solutions that work for both India and the rest of the world. To make meaningful progress fighting climate change, we need businesses, philanthropists, and governments to spend more on affordable green solutions. These will enable India to achieve its economic goals and climate goals at the same time. Nita has spoken about our partnership on women's economic empowerment. Together, over the next 3 years, we'll support 1 million women to fulfill their potential through self-help groups. In his Independence Day address, Prime Minister Modi shared a vision where 20 million women in self-help groups substantially boost their income. I think our partnership will be key to helping that happen. Finally, I want to talk about health, which is the primary focus of the Gates Foundation. India's got a proven track record of making high-quality, affordable drugs and vaccines for itself and the rest of the world. Through the Foundation's work with Reliance, we aim to support innovation and implementation at scale to develop drugs and point-of-care diagnostics. We'll also continue to work in communities to support the government's efforts to eliminate infectious diseases. The Gates Foundation and Breakthrough Energy are excited to partner with Reliance. I believe there's no problem too big for the innovators of India and the world. I look forward to making progress against some of these great challenges together and helping many more people live healthy, productive lives.
Thank you, Bill, for your friendship, partnership, and for your inspiring words. Dear shareholders, I'm proud to share that our Education and Sports for All program has so far reached out to 22 million youngsters. Our vision is to make India a truly multi-sporting nation. We are creating a robust ecosystem from grassroots to elite sports. You'll be happy to know that last year, our Reliance Foundation athletes won a total of 139 medals at the international and national level. Some of our RF athletes who have won accolades for the country are Jyoti Yaraji, Lavlina Borgohen, DM Jairam, Tilottama Sen, Unnati Hudda, Amlan Borgohen, and many more. Friends, sport has always had the magical ability to spread joy, hope, and cheer. The journey of Mumbai Indians has been a testament to this. MI is known as the nursery of Indian cricket. We pride ourselves in discovering and nurturing young talent like Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, and several others. We are proud that our latest find, the young and talented 20-year-old Tilak Verma, has found a place in the Indian squad. Led passionately by my son Akash, now the MI franchise has expanded globally with 5 teams in 4 countries: MI Cape Town, MI Abu Dhabi, MI New York, and of course our MI women's team in India. Just last month, MI New York won the inaugural Major League Cricket trophy in the US, and our women's team too won the inaugural Women's Premier League title in March this year. Especially given the challenges that women face to pursue sport professionally, it has been heartwarming to see our girls take center stage and inspire countless other girls all over India. Friends, as a member of the International Olympic Committee, it has been my dream to bring the Olympics to India. I'm happy to share with you that we have taken the first steps in that direction. In October this year, we will host the 141st IOC session at the Nita Ambani Cultural Center. You'll be proud to know that for this historic session bid, there were 75 votes cast for India and only 1 vote against. So with a thumping majority, we are bringing the Olympic movement back to India after a gap of 40 years. And this is just the beginning. It's the start of a glorious new era for Indian sport, an era in which our young athletes are making us proud at the highest levels. And India is finding its rightful place in the global sporting arena. Only onwards and upwards from here on. Dear shareholders, as I conclude, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and a firm belief in the limitless potential of the people of India. Thank you all for your faith and trust in us. At Reliance Foundation, we will continue to place the prosperity of our country and communities first. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with every single Indian always. We will do all that we can to uplift lives, share smiles, empower dreams, and build bridges to a brighter, greener, kinder, and happier tomorrow. Jai Hind. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Nita, for the outstanding work that you and the team have been doing. My best wishes to all of you for your future achievements. Dear shareholders, let me now present our value creation roadmap. Our founder, Shri Dhirubhai Ambani, always emphasized the power of dreams in achieving greater things. He used to say, for those who dare to dream, there is a whole world to win. Reliance is a proof of the power of dreams. In the 70s, Reliance's dream was to make the colorful and long-lasting and aspirational polyester textiles available to all Indians. In the 80s, Reliance dreamt of a largely self-sufficient India in the wonder materials of that era, polyester, polymers, and petrochemicals. In the 90s, Reliance dreamt of eliminating India's dependency on imported fuels refined abroad. In the first decade of the 21st century, Reliance was focused on enhancing India's energy security by exploring hydrocarbons in the depths of the oceans. In the last 15 odd years, Reliance has pursued two big dreams: bringing the power of digital technology to every Indian and to create an omni-channel retail network aimed at benefiting hundreds of millions of consumers. Each dream became a reality. Each dream was bigger than the last one. Each dream made Reliance reinvent itself. Dear shareholders, in pursuit of these dreams, Reliance has scrupulously adhered to certain cardinal principles of value creation. These have ensured that your company becomes more valuable year after year, decade after decade. First, growth driven by perpetual demand. India is a supply-constrained market with the world's largest population. Every item of consumption on a per capita basis is still very low compared to China and substantially lower than the developed markets like the EU and the US. At Reliance, we have deliberately chosen to be in businesses that have large pent-up demand, which is guaranteed to grow at a healthy rate annually over many decades. This choice has led us to build businesses of global size and scale. Each of Reliance's three growth engines, our O2C business, our retail business, and Jio's digital services business, meets this value creation criteria. And so also will our newest and fourth growth engine, Jio Financial Services. Second, growth driven by superior customer experience and value. Reliance has always believed that our businesses can grow only by winning the trust of customers and creating value for them on a consistent basis. This has made us obsessed with offering them with products and services of the highest quality and value, which leads to continuous revenue growth. Indeed, we transform markets by constantly providing better alternatives which win customer loyalty, and this also creates perpetual demand. Metaphorically speaking, I can say that market is a temple for us and customers are the deities we must serve and please with utmost devotion. Therefore, each of Reliance's enterprise is built on a deep understanding and enduring respect for market and consumers. We spare no effort to understand the needs, the pain points, affordability levels, and supply chain constraints in each of our businesses. We address these factors by embedding a research-assisted and data-driven culture within our organization, which gives deep insights to stay ahead of the competition. Third, growth driven by the power of disruptive technologies and innovation. Reliance has always had abiding faith in the power of best-in-class technologies and innovation to achieve ever higher levels of productivity and efficiency while creating large-scale employment. This has helped Reliance achieve timely, efficient, and below-cost execution of projects, which has become our hallmark. Our business operations are cost competitive because they are fully digital, agile, and efficient. This unfailingly delivers larger market share, highest quality outputs, and industry-leading margins. As I have mentioned earlier, Reliance has now moved further ahead by innovating and developing newer technologies in-house. This provides us accelerated growth opportunities. Fourth, growth driven by business discipline. Reliance has always practiced the best norms of business discipline, including financial and operational disciplines. We have a laser-sharp focus on prudent capital allocation and financial management. This is evident from the fact that your company has enjoyed AAA rating for more than 33 years. We persistently improve operational discipline by developing right capabilities in our talent across the organization. Fifth, growth driven by global market potential. Now that each of Reliance's businesses has become a national champion in the domestic market, we are in a position to leverage our strengths and take our products and services and technologies and project execution capabilities to global markets without substantial new investments. These 5 commitments will translate into a new and virtuous multi-decade value creation cycle defined by faster growth, higher revenues, better margins, and increased EBITDA. This will significantly enhance the earnings multiples of each of Reliance's businesses. Therefore, I am supremely confident that the value that your company will create for all its stakeholders over the next decade will be multiple times greater than what it has generated over the past 45 years. All my most valued stakeholders, Reliance is no longer just a corporate. In view of its growing size, value, and contribution to national development, it has become a precious Indian institution which is fast gaining reputation globally. To keep strengthening this institution on a continuous basis, we must fortify leadership at all levels, especially by grooming and empowering a steady stream of young leaders. Last year, I spoke about the 10 tenets of leadership building in Reliance. The very first tenet, which is also the most important, relates to enriching people capital in our organization. What I had said merits reiteration because it encapsulates the essence of all the 10 tenets. Reliance's greatest strength is our human assets, not just our financial and physical assets. The greatest value creators are creative brains and purpose-driven teams. In conformity with this belief, Reliance is building a strong pipeline of young and exceptionally competent leaders. Many of them are handling extremely challenging tasks with great self-assurance. We are also expanding our already large size of professional talent from around the world, consistent with our vision to make Reliance a global corporate. Dear shareholders, over the past few years, Isha, Akash, and Anant as first among equals of the next generation leaders, have fully immersed themselves in every aspect of Reliance. They have been working with our senior leaders in some of the most exciting projects in consumer businesses, digital enterprises, O2C, and green energy and green materials. I am happy to report to you that earlier today, the board met and recommended the induction of Isha Ambani, Akash Ambani, and Anant Ambani into the board of directors of Reliance Industries Limited. I can proudly say that they have earned their stripes through dedication, commitment, and hard work. Teaming up with the other directors, they will work as one single team to provide leadership to the Reliance Group as a whole and guide the growth of all our diverse businesses with a holistic vision. Friends, this is truly an emotional moment for me because it reminds me of the day in 1977 when my father inducted me into the board of directors of Reliance. I was only 20 then. Today, I see both my father and me in Isha, Akash, and Anant. I see the flame of Dhirubhai shine in all of them. They have fully internalized the founder's mindset. They are fully committed to preserve and further enrich the purpose, philosophy, passion, and pioneering spirit of Dhirubhai Ambani. I shall continue to perform my duties and responsibilities as chairman and managing director for 5 more years with greater vigor. Towards this end, I have assigned myself 3 responsibilities. First, I shall groom and empower all the next generation leaders at Reliance and prepare them for the challenges and opportunities of the future. Second, I shall especially mentor Akash, Isha, and Anant so that they can provide collective leadership and dependably take Reliance to greater heights of growth and value in the decades ahead. Third, together with the board and all my long-time colleagues, I shall further enrich Reliance's unique institutional culture, which has sustained your company's perpetual and exponential growth. Continuity with change is the signature tune of all dynamic organizations. This tune attains its highest creativity when continuity joyfully welcomes change and the change respectfully learns from continuity. I assure you that the combination of experience of senior leaders and the ambition of new young leaders will script newer and more exciting chapters in Reliance's ever-growing book of achievements. Dear shareholders, I have one more important update on the board. Srimati Nita Ambani has stepped down from the board of directors of Reliance. She will continue to be the chairperson of Reliance Foundation, and in that role, she will attend all board meetings as a permanent invitee to the board. And as always, we will continue to benefit from her advice. We would like to place our deep appreciation for her contributions to our board deliberations and growth agenda. Nita is and has always been my best advisor and a source of immense strength at every stage of Reliance's evolution. Once again, I would like to thank her for her dedication to the institution of Reliance and for being the best life partner for me. Now, with a heart overflowing with happiness, I welcome Isha, Akash, and Anant to the Reliance board. And I call upon all of you, my dear shareholders, to extend your blessings and best wishes to Isha, Akash, and Anant. My most esteemed shareholders, it is now time for me to conclude. How do I summarize what I feel on this occasion? I am overwhelmed with emotions because I have been associated with Reliance since its inception 46 long years ago. Yet it seems like yesterday to me. For I remember every step along Reliance's journey, marking where we began and where we stand today. I also remember India's own exciting journey over the past half a century. Today, in my personal life, I am enjoying the bliss of being a grandparent along with Nita. But for both of us, our family extends to all of Reliance and all of India. Naturally, my dreams for Reliance are intertwined with my dreams for India. These dreams were shaped by what my beloved father taught me on day one. My father, Dhirubhai, told me that the eternal purpose of Reliance is to make India prosperous and help Indians live better lives. This is what Reliance has been doing through all our business and philanthropic endeavors. As I look to India's future, I am more convinced than ever before about one thing. Tomorrow's inclusively prosperous India, one in which the dreams of 1.4 billion Indians can be fulfilled, will have to achieve 5 goals. 1. Digital tools everywhere. 2. Green energy and materials everywhere. 3. Financial empowerment, entrepreneurship and gainful employment everywhere. 4. Healthy and responsible consumption everywhere. 5. Quality education and healthcare everywhere. If we combine the resultant material prosperity with India's age-old cultural prosperity, India will also become a land of empathy everywhere, positivity everywhere, harmony everywhere, and happiness everywhere. I rededicate Reliance to this noble mission in the service of our motherland and humanity. For the realization of this mission, I seek Lord Krishna's blessings and your continued support. I would like to convey my thanks to the central and the state governments, shareholders, investors, joint venture partners, lenders, suppliers, and customers for their consistent and resolute support. I would like to place on record my appreciation to my colleagues on the board for their oversight in this crucial phase of our growth, their support and immense encouragement. And as always, I am deeply indebted to our world-class employees in this journey of immense value creation for our country. Thank you.